In February of 2017, we had a large group of from the community come into the council chambers, made a request, and essentially what they said is, we appreciate what the town's doing on building it out, but for them it wasn't fast enough. So on April 5th, we presented a proposal based on what was requested by the community group. We presented that to council, and then on May 3rd, council decided to put that up to the voters to decide. This is actually a picture of the adopted 2015 master plan update with some changes to it, just to better illustrate what has already been built versus what is proposed in the Proposition 454. So this is, and I'll kind of go through it to better illustrate. So you see the blue line, it kind of that goes down the middle. Everything to the left that is grayed out, that is either already been built or it's in the process of being constructed. So you got two multi-sport fields that have already been built, plus the two I just mentioned that will be complete next year. You got the archery farther to the left, which is farther south, and then the dog park is up the top a little bit with the parking lot. So per the request, the community's request, they wanted more sports fields. So both baseball fields as well as multi-use for lacrosse, football, soccer, etc. And that's everything you see to the right in color. So it includes 3 multi-use sport fields, and then 4 baseball diamonds as well, and then needed infrastructure for these amenities. Obviously we'll need more parking lots, some bathrooms, utilities will have to be ran for lights, and then we originally were planning for sewer. However, that is a lot more expensive. It's kind of a challenging park with all the hills and all that, so we decided to go with septic, which brought the cost down a little bit on that. So, and what's left in there is you see kind of some grayed out areas. Those are amenities that are part of the 2015 master plan that was voted on back in 2015. At the top was actually the skate park, bike park. And that actually has changed since 2015. That was replaced with the Veterans and First Responders Memorial, which is a grassroots effort that we're partnering with that group on helping them fundraise for that. So that has changed. And then right below that, kind of dead center, that is an event center with also a large grass area. And then to the right of that, kind of looks like a baseball diamond. It's an outdoor venue for that with large grass area and a small stage on that. And then to the right, there's another gray area a little bit on the top of the road. And then that's just an outdoor area. There's like a volleyball court and a picnic area with a ramada for families to hang out with. And then if you go to the bottom of it, that's actually another field. It's more of a champion style field, which was not requested and we didn't feel as necessary for that request. So that was not included in there. That is that. So what will the bond cost? So the project cost for it is $17 million, and that was recommended by a third-party consultant, and then we ran and confirmed those numbers and made some changes. I mentioned the sewer to septic. So that was what we felt was needed. Most of the costs, and I'll get to that in the next slide, kind of the breakdown for how we got to that number. So that would be $17 million, which would be paid $1.4 million for 20 years. You might ask, well, that doesn't add up to 17. Well, just like a mortgage, you have an interest, so it would come out to final would be 28. But so. Based on current calculations, the estimated secondary property tax rate for Oro Valley homeowners would be 22 cents per $100 of assessed valuation. So, for more of a layman, so what does that come down to? It's about $4.50 per $250,000 assessed valuation, which is different from market value of what you probably paid you bought your house for. So, For commercial property, it would be 1.2 million, valued at $1.2 million, and that would be $39.35 per assessed valuation again. So, and again, just clarification, it would sunset if the voters wouldn't have approved it after 20 years when it's paid. And that is $570,000, in which we would also expect to get about generate $370,000 in revenues from user fees, tournament fees, special event fees, and bed tax revenue. So then the remaining $200,000 would come out of our general fund, just like we fund our other facilities.